absolutely destroyed. The combination of the storm surge and the 155-mile-an-hour unprecedented Cat 4 winds just leveled that entire place. When people say it looks like a bomb went off, when people say it was totally devastated, it's really not an overstatement. It's crazy.
Brooke Baldwin, go ahead. Tell us what you're seeing.
Sure. So you can see, home after home, what was a home just flattens. So many of the homes I'm looking at made of wood. And, when you think of the sheer force of those hurricane winds clocked at 155 miles an hour.
Business Insider reports that Philippine and Chinese authorities say the death toll from Typhoon Mangkhut has risen to at least 69, and dozens are still missing.
Authorities in Nigeria say more than 100 people have been killed in the floods across the country in the past 2 weeks. Heavy rains have caused the country's two major rivers, the Niger and Benue, to overflow. Dozens of communities have been completely submerged, thousands of people displaced, and vast swathes of farmlands destroyed. Rural areas are the worst hit. The government is urging residents living along waterways to relocate to higher places.
Rescuers are continuing to look for people stranded in their homes while searching flooded areas that are yet to have drained. In Hiroshima Prefecture, where massive landslides left dozens dead, many people are still missing. Those who can return to their homes have been inspecting the damage and starting the arduous cleanup process. And it's a cleanup that's expected to take weeks, if not months.
Even the toughest broke down in tears when they heard what happened on the Silver Coast near Mati in Greece. 26 people, adults and children, were found dead, hugging each other in a field. They left their cars in panic and ran towards the sea, but they were trapped over a cliff.
The state of Kerala is battling the worst floods in a century, and the death toll has climbed to 357. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan says 33 people have died on Saturday. Thousands are injured, while 38 people are missing.
The death toll from the car fire is now 5, but nearly a dozen other people are still missing.
The fire has now burned more than 80,000 acres, about 150 miles north of Sacramento.
While they fight the fire here, other parts of the state are burning. So far, the wildfires have chewed through more than 160,000 acres.
We turn now to Indonesia, where death toll from last month's earthquake and tsunami has been raised yet again. More than 1,700 people are now confirmed dead, while at least 5,000 more are feared missing. The city of
Watch out. Where's it at?
clean copy of it now, and I warn you, this could scare you. Here is very disturbing indeed.
You know, that was a nightmare.
After 17 days in the hospital, Colton emerged, but he was different. He began speaking about things he couldn't possibly know about. His mother's miscarriage, his father's prayers, and a visit with his great-grandfather, Pop.
I was just sitting by the Holy Spirit, and then this guy comes up to me and says, "Are you Todd's son?" I say, "Yes." I got to see Jesus and two of the apostles, Peter and John.
Todd, Sonia, and Colton Burpo are with us now. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Nice to see you. Colton, I want to talk to you in a second, but let me talk to you first, Todd, and get this right out of the way.
We doubted ourselves. We never anticipated to talk to our son about these things. And what caught my attention, or what grabbed mine, is when he could tell me where I was while he was in surgery. The surgeon couldn't tell me that. The nurses in there couldn't. My wife couldn't tell me where I was praying, but he could tell me.
And you asked him how he knew that, and he said, because I could see you. I was sitting, I think he even said, I was sitting in Jesus' lap as you were doing all these things. So you were cynical, both of you, a little bit.
Hurricane Michael destroyed nearly everything in its path in the Florida Panhandle. That's the town of Mexico Beach. You can just see pictures there. The aerials show the scope of the damage. But this house managed to withstand the historic hurricane. It's one of the few structures still standing. Look at that. Look at the difference between that house and everything around it. Joining us now are the homeowners, Russell King and Dr. LeBron Lackey. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being with us. First, your reaction. When you first saw the pictures of your house and all the damage that was done around it?
We're glad our house survived, but we're so sad we're overcome with sadness for everybody else.
So